Music Access. When we look at the messages that our Music Access listeners send us, of course, we get a lot of happy and fun messages, but a lot of our listeners also send us messages about their worries and fears. For example, some of our listeners are worried about going to college, or because of the different opinions they have with their parents, or because they want to do something but they just didn't get the chance to do it. I bet some of you guys were thinking, hey, that person is going through something similar to me. I went through a rough time as well, but I guess it wasn't just me. I'm glad I found out that it wasn't just me going through rough patches in life. Although it might feel a little belated, doesn't it feel good to know that you're not the only one? A lot of our listeners are probably feeling the same way as you, so don't worry if you don't have happy news. Send us your message about the hard times you're going through. We're all family, right? Let's share our pain and our troubles. What's up, guys? The first song you heard today, Wednesday, June 17th, 2015, was Don't Wake Me Up by Chris Brown. And yes, it's true. I love this song. Oh, you didn't ask? Okay. So what's up, Music Access bros and sisses? It is Wednesday, which means you know what it is. We've got that Wednesday groove. That Wednesday groove. I said that Wednesday groove. And you know, of course, in Seoul, we have that MERS virus thing going around. So, guys, take care of your health because as this is going around, we're wearing masks, washing your hands well, using hand sanitizer, using clean utensils when you eat. Don't share straws with people. The reasons go on and on. But, in the end, health is number one. So don't forget to be healthy. Alright, so let me tell you what's up for today. For the first hour, we have our daily corner that allows you guys to travel in time. Time Traveler's Mailbox and All About Music Quiz Season 2 Benji Style in store. And in the second hour, we'll come back with Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So here's how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio application on your smartphones, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And if you have any songs you want to hear today, or maybe a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, go ahead and send those requests up onto our message board under the subject title, Request. Alright, we'll come right back after a song for Message Time. The song is And on the Menu for Mercy by Duffy. Oh yeah, Alright, go. So we just heard Mercy by Duffy. And usually it would be Message Time for now. But actually, before we do that, I'm going to introduce our corners for y'all. Because, we're still going through new corners. We still have people who are just tuning in, maybe for the first time. And we're like, hey, what's going on? Who are all these people? And what are these new corners? So, I'm going to fill you in. So we start, as always, on Monday. And we have All That K with Karen. And our corner is about K-entertainment news, favorite scenes and lines from K-dramas, and lyrics from K-pop songs. So if you have any questions about those things, go ahead and send us a message under the title All That K, and we'll have fun discussing all about K-culture. On Tuesday, we have Men in Music as me and Sam battle it out to find the perfect song to match a situation. And these situations you can send into just by writing Men and Music or Eminem on your title and posting it up on our message board. We also act, maybe we'll sing a little bit. The possibilities are endless, so that corner is super fun. For our Wednesday corner, which is today, we've got Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So we're taking in your messages on how you feel men and women are different. For example, tell us about how you feel men and women are different when we eat, when we drive, when we shop, when we work out, when we're discussing the difference between men and women on the radio, anything. Just go ahead and write Mars Venus on your title and shoot us a message. For our Thursday corner, Obladi Oblada, we've got Kihoon joining us to discuss about your thoughts and how you feel life goes on. So, essentially, we're asking about your life's story. And then, we'll talk about the situations and how, we have our own memories that are very similar to those experiences. So, if you want to write in for that, write Obladi on your title and send us a message for that. On Friday, we've got our game time with Crazino and Jay of BTL, where we play super fun games, brighten up the mood, and ease the tension of the week for a amazing TGIF. On Saturday, we've got My Text and Message, which is all about sharing the SNS or text message that was the most memorable to you from the week gone by, or just from any time in general. It could be a message that made you really happy or angry, or something that made you laugh out loud, or a message that made you feel really frustrated. Just let us know what kind of message was most memorable, or share with us some of the messages that you keep saved in your mobile device and why. Just write My Text on your message. And our Sunday corner, Scribble is just that. I feel like it's the perfect corner to wrap up a week. This corner's for you to think freely and just doodle out your thoughts. It's a chance to be honest with yourself and to just, think about what was hard, what was embarrassing, what was a good moment, what was an extremely amazing moment. Anything from the past week, feel free to write in anything, anywhere, no matter how long or how short. If you want to share with us on that, write Scribble on your title and shoot us a message. Remember, guys, Music Access has been changing a little, but it's super fun. So stick around and listen. And now let's listen to a song before we come back with Time Traveler's Mailbox. The song is Feeling by R. Kelly. Time Traveler's Mailbox. Our special daily corner, Time Traveler's Mailbox, will let all of you bring back special memories by revisiting your past. First, write down the date that you want to time travel to. Then, let us know why you chose that date, where you'll be, what you'll be doing, and who you'll be with when you travel in time. If you want to participate, just write Time Travel on your title and leave us your message on our message board. And let's go to our first time traveler, Anne Sophie from Malaysia, saying, I want to travel back in time to share a memory of June 1st, 2015. Lunafly's first Seoul concert. I've always been a huge fan of Lunafly, and I loved their concerts. I attended both day and night shows in Seoul. Different concepts and different feelings. My friend and I sent the boys a huge flower stand congratulating them for their first concert in Seoul. It was placed right next to Miryo's Brown Eyed Girls' flower stand. Oh, and during the concert, Jaya and Narsha, also of Brown Eyed Girls, were sitting in the row behind me. I was only a seat away from Jaya. I kept turning back to look at her, and she kept looking at me too. I wanted to ask for her autograph, but was too nervous because I didn't want to be rude since the ladies of BEG were there to support Lunafly label mates, so I just gave her a nervous smile. If I could go back in time, I'd just ask her for her autograph already, because now I'm still regretting not doing that. I missed such a golden opportunity. It's a similar situation of the one I had with you. Oh, and I feel like you need to work this out. When you see a celebrity, don't be afraid to go up and ask them for their autograph. A picture, depending on the situation, may or may not be the best idea, but an autograph or anything like that, or even just looking at her. If you're looking back and she's looking back at you, just be like, oh, I'm a huge fan of yours. And I bet she would be really, really honored, When it comes to celebrities, guys, granted, I'm not, the biggest celebrity out there. I'm still working on improving, fame and all that stuff, but the impression that I get is people like being recognized, and especially if it's for our work, For example, Brown Eyed Girls, they're amazing vocalists. For those of you who don't know, Brown Eyed Girls is a 4-member girl group that debuted way back when. They had great songs, great music. Oh, you might know the Ka-in. She was in the Psy Gentleman music video. And their song Abracadabra, And then, so they are super, super popular. And then I'm sure that, and if you look back and you're like, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of yours. And then she'd be like, oh, really? Oh, thank you. It's so nice to, meet a fan. So, throw away that fear. It'll be fine. I'm sure of it. Alright, so now let's listen to a song and come back with another message for our Time Traveler's mailbox. The song is Love Lead the Way by Joe Brooks. We just heard Love Lead the Way by Joe Brooks. And it's back to Time Traveler's mailbox. Let's check out who wrote in. And our second time traveler is Shreya Talukdar from Bangladesh, saying, Benji, I want to go back to April 13th, 2015 to fix a problem. I can't tell you the full story, but it's actually happened 3 months ago. I trusted people and they betrayed me. I'm actually straightforward to everyone, and because of that, people misuse me, and I'm so stupid, and every time I tell myself, why did I trust them? So as a result, they got jealous and blame everything on me. I want to go back in time, and I just want to stop that moment or erase that moment. I wish I could do that. Let's see, to kind of recap this situation, because you're straightforward, people somehow use that to their advantage, and then now that the situation's been turned, they're blaming you. But, there's a saying that exists, any publicity is good publicity, and it's kind of a thing that they do for like celebrity, kind of like, oh, as long as you get attention, it's good, at least if, even if it's negative, at least people know who you are. But I think in this case, it's just not in terms of like, now that they hate you, it's a good thing or anything like that, but more in terms of, it's their own situation, and that's their problem that they have to deal with, Honestly, Shreya, the way that I see it is, if you're a straightforward personality, there's nothing wrong with that. If you were direct with people, and you believe that you have not done anything wrong, then you shouldn't regret anything. And if anything, this is something that you should be straightforward with them about. I can't believe that you are doing this to me. If you continue to do this to me, then I don't see a very good friendship, or, I don't see a good relationship in the works. Because when it comes to betrayal, or when it comes to those kinds of situations where you gave someone your faith and your trust and things didn't really quite work out, then, and it was, misused, or, it didn't work out as well, for me, I'm the type to give a chance, to give one more chance. But then after that, then there's something that obviously is a problem that needs to be worked out. So, I don't have the full details on this story, but to understand it the way that I understand it is, if you still have to associate with these people, then you should be straightforward with them. And if it's a situation where it looks like things aren't going to improve, I just say give them the cold shoulder, maybe ignore them. If it's people that you don't really want to be involved in your life, then I don't see a reason to really force yourself on that. But good luck on this, and I hope that, it was something that started in the past, but in the future things, work out. And I hope everyone else will fill up our mailbox again for tomorrow's Time Traveler's mailbox. Remember, if you missed the date to congratulate someone or propose to a loved one for the future, or if you have any plans for the future that you want to share, all you need to do is send us a letter to Time Traveler's mailbox. You want to know how? I'll tell you how. All you need to do is come visit us at www.arirang.com/musicaccess and leave me a message on our message board with the title Time Traveler. Alright, we'll come right back after a song for All About Music Quiz Season 2 Benji Style. The song requested by Melody Pick of Thailand is Bad Blood by Taylor Swift featuring Kendrick Lamar. All about music and all about quizzes. A great collaboration of music and quizzes. All about Music Quiz. There's something you guys need to focus on during All About Music Quiz Season 2. It's Benji's Hint. I'm going to be giving you guys a really critical hint, but there's nothing really set on what kind of hint it'll be. I'll be thinking about what hint to give you guys after listening to today's question, so it'll be a very impromptu hint. Very Benji style. Right, left. So make sure to look forward to my hint every day on All About Music Quiz Season 2. Listen carefully, and once you feel like you know the answer, write answer on your title and post it up on our message board. We always have a special gift for one lucky listener who sends in the correct answer, so be ready to win it. Our AA Music Quiz present is Mariah Carey's album Number 1 to Infinity, provided to us by Sony Music. So, what is today's AA Music Quiz answer? Let me check it out. Oh, this one I can give a very unique hint. Alright, so, it's time for Benji's hint. So, first of all, today's answer is a song title. It's a really famous song by Maroon 5. And, I'm not that great at it, but I'm going to imitate a couple of examples from today's answer. So, for example, or, quack, 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 quack. What else is there? Alright, so no cat noises today. So, what are these things that I just imitated called all together? And the answer is not random noises. It's good noises. No, it's not good noises. Think about what the things I just imitated are called all together. If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Now we'll listen to a song and come back with the second hint for AA Music Quiz. The song requested by Turkey's Bear One is You by Super Junior. Yes, I can stop thinking about you, girl, 'cause I don't need to think anymore. Sorry. Alright, so we just heard You by Super Junior. And now let's go back to All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji style. So the first hint was quack, 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 meow, moo. What are all these things that I just imitated called all together? Alright, and today's answer is in the form of a song title. And so, for our next hint, I'll let you listen to this song. Are you ready? Music, please.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals, like animals. And maybe you think that you can hide. I can smell your scent from miles. Just like animals, animals, like animals.
Yeah. So you think you know the answer? I just realized there's another very famous song that has a similar title. It goes like this. Anyway, so if you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. If you want to write your answer, come to the Music Access message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave us your answer with the title answer. Our AA Music Quiz present is Mariah Carey's album Number 1 to Infinity, provided to us by Sony Music. Alright, before we move on, let's check out another song. Singapore's Leon Teo wants to hear My Boy 3 by the Electro Boys featuring Nana. We're back. And now, normally it would be time for message time, but I want to take this time and just play two songs that I really, really like. And the first song that we'll play, order-wise, is It's Like Deja Vu. Danger, Danger by Honamu. I remember when Honamu first came out, and I was like, yo, this group's like a female BAP. And then we ended up promoting with them at the same time when they were doing their follow-up song, the gotta go, yeah. It's so high, but like they're like good at dancing. They can sing really well, and just overall, like it was like a really, really like cool group. And then, but the thing for me that stood out for Deja Vu, it kind of reminded me of like a Destiny's Child song. And the choreo itself was very like hip-hop-esque, but not the kind of, if you go by dance, we're talking about like urban and stuff, but it was very like kind of going back to that kind of era of hip-hop dance. So the song and the choreo itself just appealed to me so much, which is why I want to play that song first. And the second song I want to play for you guys is Day 143 by by Henry, also featuring Amber, because I remember listening to this song at first, and okay, it's like 143. Alright, so sending 143 means I love you, and he's talking about the letters in the song. So I, one letter, love, 4 letters, and you is 3 letters. But then there's the other one where it says, what is the lyric? It says, sending 143 and you're sending 486. And at first I was like, I don't get it. What is 486? But then 486 is the number of lines in the Hangul that goes in 너 사랑해. Or no, it's just 사랑해. The number of lines that go into that. And then I just thought it was really interesting. Send in 143, I can get it. But then send in 486. That for me was a concept that really stood out, which made me think, oh wow, he really wrote the song really well. So yeah, guys, I just want to play 2 songs for you because, I don't always get a chance to do that, but I thought I'd take the opportunity to do it today. So, we'll listen to Deja Vu by Sonamu, followed by 143 I Love You by Henry featuring Amber. 3, 2, 2, 1, 0. And we're back, and we just heard Deja Vu by Sonamu, followed by 143 I Love You by Henry featuring Amber. Also, side note, in the music video, Irene is in the music video. That's right, Irene of Red Velvet. Yeah, I freaked out when I found out she was in there too. Anyways, so it is time to wrap up the first hour. In the second hour, we'll be back with Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So to wrap things up, I'll let you hear Summertime Sadness by Lana Del Rey and be right back. What's up? You're listening to Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G., and welcome to the second hour of the Wednesday edition of Music Access. We'll come back soon with Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, but before that, here's how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio application on your smartphone, and also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeon. Alright, we're gonna check out a song and be right back with Jane and Tasha for MMWV. The song is I'm down View by Shiny. Men and women, women and men, how are we different? How are we the same? Let's find out through
Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus.
Hoo-yah! Hello, Jane and Tasha.
What's up? Hey, Benji.
It's been a week already. How have you guys been? Tasha, what were you doing this week?
Practicing?
Practicing? What were you practicing? Don't respond with words. You have to respond with a beatbox, by the way. You have to like be like, "Poof, today, poof,
No.
yesterday.
Okay, a short one then.
Oh. Yeah. Turn it. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I get it. So she said yesterday she ate some fried rice.
Oh.
And then after she ate the fried rice, she had a stomach ache. So then she had to go to the bathroom. But then the bathroom was locked.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel so bad for you, man.
So then what happened? What happened?
Oh, so she went home, took some medicine, and felt better.
Okay.
Okay. See, Jane, you gotta communicate through music. All right, Jane, what about you? What have you been up to this week?
And
And you can't say it with words. You have to sing it.
Alright.
You should do this every week. I like this.
Alright, here we go. I stumbled up to the window, opened the curtains to blind in the heights, makeup all over the pillow. What went on last night?
Oh.
I don't know.
So last night you did something very fun.
Very
with
fun.
the adult water.
Uh-huh.
And then you don't remember what happened.
No,
But
I
you
don't
woke up with
remember.
makeup smear all over the pillow. I get it. She likes to have fun.
Woo!
All right. So this corner with you guys seems to be the one everyone's interested in, actually. Since we had our little, mood read
Oh, really?
facing stuff. Yeah. Why do you
Wow.
think that is?
I don't know, because Tasha and I'm like here together.
Right.
Really? This is your
Good
response?
combination.
You're gonna go with that swagger that, oh, it's because we got girl power in the house. I don't think so.
Of course.
No, but I mean, I think one of the reasons that people like this corner so much is because it's a very universal corner. It's girls can relate to this, guys can
Right.
relate to this. I mean, because with Jane, we had a corner talking about relationships before,
Right,
which
yeah.
is a little kind of men women can both relate. But Tasha, we had a corner that had nothing to do with men and women.
Right.
It was totally about
Your treasures.
exactly. So what is it like? How is this corner for you?
I think myself too can relate to it more. So I have like more things to talk about and stuff.
It's easier to talk about, isn't it?
What?
It's easier to talk
Right,
on this
right.
corner. It's
No,
like
but you gotta like open up your mind.
open up your mind.
Heart.
Open up your mind. Okay, so is there anything you guys missed though from before in the old corners?
Not really. I moved on quite quickly.
You do.
Wow.
It's like when no, I'm just kidding. I was gonna spill a secret, but then she gave me this look.
What secret?
What secret?
Oh,
No,
you
tell
no,
me.
is it that one?
I have no idea actually. I didn't. I was just
Secret.
No, there are no secrets.
Hey.
Tasha, what about you? Do you miss anything?
Well, I think I missed, all the messages, like the very touching messages about their treasures. So,
All right, so now let's spill a secret about Tasha. So I found out
Secret.
yesterday, girl. Do you know what she said about this guy? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm sure your listeners are curious. Not your listeners, our listeners are curious about what they think about this new corner, right? So let's take turns reading some of the comments that came in for this corner. Jane, since you're the oldest one here, by
Yeah.
like a lot,
Thanks.
by like a whole like person,
All right.
go ahead and read our first comment.
All right, so our first comment was from Leon Teo from Singapore. Hi Jane, hi Tasha, and hi Benji.
Hey.
The discussions are really interesting, and we get to know the opposite sex better. We can get to see the similarities and differences between men and women. I hope the corner lasts for a long time so we can talk about these issues. I hope our listeners are all participating so we can get lively discussions going.
Yes, yes. Tasha, read the next one,
Okay.
please.
Joao from Portugal. Hi, Jane and Tasha, and hello, Benji.
Stop.
I can't believe it. I didn't put together two of my favorite girls in the same place. This is the best corner ever. Thanks.
I mean, of course they're gonna put two of their favorite girls in the same place. I mean, me and Tasha are like the best girl ever.
No.
Right? No?
Me and Jane.
No, me and Tasha. High
Benji, what are you doing?
It's okay. They needed a strong, manly figure to represent the guys, so that's why they call me in. We got Mina from Japan saying, if you guys could invite a special guest for this corner, and if the special guest had to be a guy, who would you invite, Jane and Tasha? We're gonna skip over this question and move on.
No, wait. We have to answer it. Special guest, and it
All right,
has to be a guy.
separately.
Okay.
Tasha, you first.
Daniel Henney?
Oh.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Wait. Before we move on, is Daniel Henney your ideal type?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of? Like, so you like a tall, very masculine,
Yes.
what do you call that? Oppa style?
Ova.
It's like a very, like, muscular.
Very manly and stuff.
Interesting.
Interesting.
How about you?
Me? I think I would invite Quackface. Aaron.
Oh, Aaron.
No, only because I feel like Tasha and I would like have so much fun arguing with like two of the
Two
boys.
guys.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But the thing is, I mean, like, let's say Aaron came into the studio, right? I mean, guys are obviously gonna win.
No.
Because we're so strong.
No.
You know, I'm already a very strong personality, but Aaron also has a very, manly side.
Dude, I actually played darts with Aaron and I beat him so badly.
That's a game. That has nothing to do with discussion. See,
No, discussion-wise, no. He's really bad with words.
really? Then I don't want to be teamed with him. You guys can have him on your team.
What's this?
Anyways, so for our listeners who want to take part in this corner, can you lovely ladies explain how they can participate in more detail?
Alright, so men are from Mars, women are from Venus, or MMWV for short. It's all about just having a comfortable conversation with friends about relationships, friendship, and the general tendencies for men and women. Sometimes you're with your friends and don't you ask questions like, do men really do that? Or are women really like that? Well, that's exactly what this corner is all about. We're going to talk about those questions here, so send them in to us on MMWV.
Also, from your own experiences, if you felt like men and women were really different in a certain situation, for example, if you feel the way women and men enjoy sports is really different, let us know. All you need to do is write MMWV on your title and send us a message.
Yes. Alright, so before we get to our actual messages, let's check out a song. The song is 거짓말 by 서인영 featuring Kanto. We're back, and we just heard 거짓말 by 서인영 featuring Kanto. You're listening to Music Access, and we're here with Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, or MMWV for short. Tasha, could you please do us the honor of reading the first message?
Okay, we have Silva from Canada. I think guys and girls both go through the process of dating and breaking up in order to find the perfect one that they want to spend the rest of their lives with. But the difference between men and women is that men date and get into relationships before making their decisions, while women think about it and plan even before dating. That's what I think, but I'm curious about what you guys think.
I'm curious about what girls think. Is that true? Do girls plan out the entire relationship?
Oh, well,
Sort of. Like, it really depends on what type of person you are.
I mean,
For guys, they go, they're very easygoing, so they don't really plan, they just go with the flow.
Okay.
Whereas women, we don't necessarily plan everything out in terms of relationship, but because we plan everything out, with our lives, you know? So, sometimes, from time to time, planning our relationship is, yeah.
Wait, but I want to ask, because as a guy, this is our thought process. Okay, there's a girl we like, and, she likes us back. Then you date. That's obvious. You don't think about it. But then for girls, then, do they go through that thought process of, oh, so I like this guy and he likes me back, but, in the future, I don't know if it's going to work out, and he lives here and I live here, which means we have to commute 30 minutes. Do girls do that?
I'm like that.
oh, really?
No,
Really?
I don't want to put myself all vulnerable to someone and get my heart broken.
You plan out all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to take the risk and be if he's gonna stay there, if he's living there and I'm living here, it's gonna be hard for us to communicate or see each other, and it's gonna be hard. So yeah, I feel like that.
Tasha, what about you?
I think I'm like that too a bit. I'm not totally planning out and stuff, but I will go through the thinking process of, is this guy worth it? I mean, how long will we last and stuff?
Yeah.
Tasha, do your friends do that as well? Your girlfriends, before they date a guy, they think about all this stuff?
I think most of us actually think a lot before we date someone. Think very detailed,
Why do you think so much?
I mean, for guys, I know a lot of my guy friends are oh, I got hurt, whatever, get over it. But for girls, and especially me, it's really hard for me to get over the pain.
Of a breakup. But then that means that before no, but that means before you date someone, you're already thinking about the breakup then.
Yeah.
That's true
it's
though.
too, a precaution.
But see, why would you do that though? When you want to date someone, obviously you're dating someone because you want to be with this someone, right? But then that means before you even want to be with this someone, you're already thinking about what's going to happen when you break up, which means there's too much preemptive thinking going on. Right? I mean, okay, correct me if I'm wrong.
We're both so quiet right now.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. This is a guy's opinion on this. If there's a girl I like, and I want to date this girl, how would the girl feel if I told her before I started dating her? I already thought oh, what if I break up with you, and then, oh, you live here, which means, if we fight, blah, blah, blah. And I thought about all of this before I started dating you. How would a girl feel if a guy told you that? This is a similar way of thinking,
No,
right?
but then if you think about it, all right, imagine yourself in high school, and you're about to go to college, university, That's so awkward for me to say. Anyway, you're about
It's
to go
been a
to
while, hasn't
college. Shush. You're about to go to college, and you met this girl right before you went to college.
Yes.
And obviously, you're gonna have to like go for a long distance relationship.
Okay.
But you don't want to do that because as soon as you go into college, there's freshers, and you know what happens to freshers. Like,
what happens in freshers?
You party and like you meet new people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You must. I studied. All I did was practice.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but then like obviously you're gonna break up in the end of the day, so you might as well not start that relationship.
But that's a very, very specific scenario, right? I mean, okay, a long distance relationship. Obviously, that's something that requires a lot of thought. That's something, but I think guys would also consider. It's not. Oh, you know, we met at the end of high school, and then, you know, I'm going to college in, for example, just to put it in perspective, you know, I'm going to college in the U.S., and she's going to college in Korea. Then that's a totally different situation, because I know for a fact that she's going to move away. This isn't, hey, I like you, let's date, and then we'll see each other. It's not that. It's, hey, I like you, but I'm probably never going to see you for like a year, which means I'm obviously going to think about it as a guy as well. But then I'm not talking about those kinds of situations. I'm just talking about the general day-to-day relationships. Even like for now, like, let's say I have a friend, and he really likes this girl, and they both work. So obviously, you know, they can't see each other every day, but they can see each other, you know, every few days, you know, go on dates on the weekend. And as of the current situation, there isn't any like point that's like, oh, they're not going to see each other for a while. Like nothing's going to happen like that. It's just they're busy with work, and maybe, you know, one time they'll miss seeing each other, but then, you know, they'll still find time to, you know, hang out and stuff.
Right.
But then a guy wouldn't think about that stuff. He doesn't think, oh, but then what if, like, the subway gets, like, late and then I'm late for a date? Oh, no, but then if she fights with me, like, guys don't think that. But then girls think that, then you're saying.
Not in those terms. Like,
Right.
obviously, like, for a girl, you know, you could miss the boyfriend, but it doesn't go to the point where they start, like, thinking about breaking up and, like, oh, this isn't gonna go far and all that stuff.
So then how much thinking goes in before you date? I think that's the basic question that we're trying to ask. Before you date. Okay, Tasha, before you date someone, how much thinking goes into the just getting into dating process? As in, like...
Well,
Yeah.
for me, I would actually just date first and then I start thinking.
See? There we
for
go.
me, but-
we have a guy style... not a
It's
guy
like
style.
personal, you know.
It's your personal
it's
style.
different.
It's your personal style.
I mean, everyone's different, so for me, I would date first, and then I'll start thinking and, you know, worries and stuff.
Right. Okay. Jane just came out with an opinion. Go ahead.
I'm sort of like that as well.
What do you mean?
No.
See, guys, this is why girls change their opinions. They're like, oh, you know, so I always think before I date. And then, you know, guys are like, you know, but I don't get it, because, you know, we have this conflict and, you know, discussion, and then you're like, you know, actually, I kind of just date before, and then I think
wait, I haven't finished my sentence yet. Wait, I do go for the date, but I'm, like, aware of all these things that I've been thinking about, you know? So being aware of it, I still go to the date, and then after knowing the guy, I start thinking to myself, and I go, imagine, like, myself in the relationship with the guy. What would it be like? Is he worth my time and my...
Is he worth my time?
that was quite harsh, but...
Wow. So guys go into a relationship thinking, you know, oh, you know, you my baby, you know, you're my boo, I'm gonna give you all the love, and girls are like, hey, so, you know, is he worth my time? What if they show up for this date or not?
No, but it could be the total opposite. What if the guy turns out to be, like, a bad person?
That's why you date.
That's
why you date. No, but the thing is, you don't plan that out. It's not, you know, while I'm dating this guy, he might be like a loser, you know, you know, he can be like, he might be a really bad person, but that's the whole reason people date, because they want to get to know a deeper relationship, right? You know, when you guys date someone, you're not, oh, you know, I have a bae now, so I can say that now. I'm very comfortable with, like, a bae. Anyways, do you know what a bae is, Tasha?
Like, your baby?
Yeah, oh,
was it?
you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
I assumed Tasha would know what you would know. Okay, because bae is a term that kind of, like, it came into usage recently, and then it wasn't, no one knew it, and then Korea, you know, Big Bang came out, I was like, baby, and then everyone, anyways, this is a different topic.
Okay.
Anyways, but, what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought.
Oh, What was he talking
What
about?
were you talking about?
You weren't paying attention?
No, you were blabbing on about Big Bang and Bay and stuff. Oh, wait, what was he on about?
It was... Anyways, something about dating.
Oh, it's to get to know someone better?
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole reason. When you guys are dating someone, you want to know about this person, which is why you picture them as a perfect individual, but you find out the little things and problems, and you work them out. That's what dating is, right? That's what it is for me.
I think for a lot of girls, instead of working them out, like for me, I'm not putting all girls into this category, but for me, like, I don't believe in change.
Oh.
You know what I
Like-
mean?
Your 본성격, the kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like, the base is the same, and
Yeah.
you can't change that. Okay, wait, Tasha, do you agree with this? I want to hear this before. Do you agree with this, Tasha?
Because I've never met a lot of guys before, so I don't really know. I mean...
Now she's
Let's
putting
protect
me in.
him.
no.
She's doing image quality. Just protecting her image.
Okay.
Really, so I really don't have, like... I don't know.
You don't have a lot of experience. But then when you
But
just...
if, like, for example, for my guy friends, when I see them, when I see them date, it's, I think, like what Jane say, it's like all the same.
It's like the base nature is the base.
yeah.
You can't change that.
They change for a short period of time and then they go back to their normal ways again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This applies for women as well. I'm just saying, don't fix guys in this. Anyway, so, Sylvia, we kind of discussed a lot about this, and we kind of reached a similar discussion about girls do think a little more, and especially as they go into the relationship, they consider all the options about this guy and what he's like, and guys are very much more kind of, just going into the relationship and finding out as time goes by. I think, we're still working on it. Anyways, before we move on, let's check out another song. The song is 잘 됐으면 좋겠다 by 홍대광. We're back, and we just heard 잘 됐으면 좋겠다 by 홍대광. You guys know what that means, right?
Of course.
Yeah?
I hope it works out. It's a perfect song for what we just talked about. When it comes to a dating, you always hope things work out. Anyways, for people just joining us, you're listening to Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G., and we're here with the lovely ladies Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, or MMWV. Side note, my mom was listening to this program.
Oh.
Yeah, and you know what she told me?
What?
She's like, Benji, you're not nice to the girls. She's like, why are you so mean to the girls? And I was like, Mom, we're having a discussion.
Go, Mom!
And then she's like, no, you should be nicer to girls.
Yeah,
So
Benji.
I'm sorry, ladies. I'll be nicer now. Anyways, moving on, Jane, can you read our next message?
Alright, this is from Leon Teo from Singapore.
Oh, what's up, what's up?
Why do I find girls love to show off more than guys?
Oh.
For example, when they have new bags and shoes, they'll show it off on SNS. Guys don't do that, do they? At least I don't. Benji, Jane, and Tasha, what do you have to say about this?
Alright, so before we mentioned a little bit about mobile phones and how they're different. And now it's social media. Yes.
Why are you looking at me? Yeah.
I'm just saying because, Jane does a lot of social media.
Oh wait, you both aren't allowed?
For example, we, my group, we don't have personal SNS. But recently we made a group, the photo SNS. We made a group for that. There's a group, the bird SNS. Like, there's stuff like that, but as a private one, we don't have that.
Oh,
I'm not allowed to.
Oh.
So I'm just always, just looking through other pictures and stuff.
It's sad.
No, it's not that sad.
I remember the day. I don't know. I don't know if you had this, but way back when, the Blue Book SNS,
Right.
the big one, this one. I had to delete mine as a trainee.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All of us.
That was like, I remember I had, friends, I had memories,
Right.
photos, and all that stuff. And it was like, I couldn't delete it at first. I was like, no, I don't want to delete it. But then after deleting it, you don't really think about it.
Right.
Dude, just change your name.
No, it's called being true and not lying to your company.
I
Jane.
just changed my name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I deleted it too.
You deleted yours completely,
Right.
right? See, this is because we're honest people.
Wow, you're making me look like the weird one.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be nice to ladies. No, it's okay, Jane. You were trying to protect your privacy.
I think your mom's just saying be nice to Jane.
I think, no, because you guys have the same name.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, and my dad's name is Tasha.
Hey.
Sorry. Anyway, so, do you guys show off on SNS?
Well, I don't have an SNS.
Do you not have like? Oh, okay, that's true. Okay, Jane.
What up?
Okay, up to Jane.
Jane, it's up to Jane now.
Woo.
Okay, how about before that though? When you used to have an SNS.
Well, I think I will actually, put up pictures of my shoes.
Shoes.
When I just get a new pair of shoes.
What about you, Jane?
Me, yeah, I put up pictures of my new hairstyle.
Hairstyle. What about like clothes or like shoes or outfits?
Clothes and shoes, and also my puppy.
So you put all this stuff on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, when we get new things, I think we just want to show people like our good side.
Yeah,
like,
something that makes us happy.
So then do your friends also show off like similar stuff?
Yeah, like most of my friends are very into fashion, and they also work in the fashion department. So they do like put up pictures of new designs and like galleries, like events that they go to. So
then what about your guy friends?
oh yeah, my guy friends.
They don't put up a lot of like outfits though.
No, this is where I'm gonna have to disagree with Leon. Guys do show off a lot. They really do. Like they even like take a selfie and like start putting up pictures of like their new hairstyle.
I do that too. But I have to say, hold on. But the difference is, I think hairstyle is different than like copying a new outfit. You know, like for example, guys don't go up and yell, "Hey, just got the new jeans from this brand. Check out my butt." You know, guys don't do that.
Hey, girls don't do that.
Yeah, no, they don't say it. They just post a picture of them posing, and then they're like, "Oh, I think this makes me look fat," and then everyone like likes and like, "No, you don't look fat. You look great."
Wait, we don't do that.
No.
Some girls do that.
Well, Tasha and I don't do that.
Okay. But then when it comes to that kind of SNS though, I mean, I feel like guys don't go around, being like, "Yo, just, cop fresh J's," or like, "I got the new something." Guys don't do that. They'll do it subliminally, of course.
Yeah.
Like they'll pose with like some outfit, but it's not like they're at home and they put this on, then they pose in front of like a white wall. It's not that.
Yeah, I actually do agree with that. Like, if you see the timelines, like the time gap between when their last post was up, like posted on, and then their recent post, like for girls, it's like a few days gap,
Right.
Whereas for guys, it's like a while.
Random. It's random.
It's very
For
random.
girls, it's like everywhere they go, they would just upload pictures. If they're in a cafe, they upload pictures. It's everywhere, I think.
yeah.
They want to just, upload everything that
I think
they're doing.
Speaking of cafe, like
Right.
if you step into the cafe, like this doesn't happen in the States. I don't think so, but in Korea, you see like a group of girls like sat down, like
Always taking pictures,
exactly,
right?
always taking pictures, always on their phone.
Right.
But guys is like they talk, they legit talk about life and everything.
You know what really, really annoyed me one time?
What?
I went out to eat like a long time ago with a girl, and
Okay.
we went to eat food, right? So
And
it's a
she
friend.
took
So I went to go
pictures?
eat food with a friend, and then the food comes and it's like hot, the steam's coming up, and I'm like, I'm about to dig into my food. She's like, wait.
Right.
Let me take a picture. So she's taking all these pictures. I'm like, all right, go ahead. And then she's finishes mine. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna eat. So I start eating. She's like, I have to take pictures of mine. So she's like, what filter's good? What angle should I take it from? And then by the time she started eating, the food was lukewarm.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
But that picture was that important. And then like later I checked it out on that SNS thing. And it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. The pictures look good. But I still don't understand why you do that.
No, but a lot of girls like they do open up a blog on foods, like the stuff they ate,
But that's different. If you have a blog, I understand. But 99 out of 100 women do not have a food blog.
Yo, wait, my guy friend's like that. Like, I went to Hong Kong recently, and I was so hungry, and I was so ready to dig in, but he's like, wait, the camera's gotta eat first.
He actually said that the camera has to eat first.
Yeah, I was just like, what are you on about? And he's like, I gotta take a picture of this. I was like, oh, you better be kidding me.
He actually said the camera needs to eat first.
Yeah, there is a term. The camera needs to eat first.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's the first time I heard
Me
of that.
too.
All right, Tasha, what about your guy friends?
My guy friends?
Yes.
I don't.
Oh, wait, I forgot she doesn't have guy friends. She doesn't have SNS. She doesn't have guy friends. She doesn't have any.
It's okay. Benji will introduce you to some guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll introduce you to a guy. I have a friend called Aaron.
No,
super-
not Aaron.
Wait, that Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh,
I only know
no.
like one Aaron in my life. All right, I don't know. What kind of guy do you want to get introduced to?
Like someone masculine?
Like Daniel Henney.
I don't have Daniel Henney's phone number. I'm sorry.
Like someone like him?
Someone like him. Okay. So then, would you? Okay. What if I introduced to a guy who is someone like Daniel Henney, but he takes pictures of food all the time. Whenever he buys shoes or an outfit, he's like taking pictures and sending it, and he's like, "Yo, check out my new outfit, boo! I just got this new shirt." But he's like the perfect example of masculinity. Would you like a guy like that?
Well, I think I can just, tell him about his problems and just change him and stuff.
But then you do the same. Right? It's similar, right?
I don't do that. I mean, I do take pictures of food, but, it's just like, and then I start eating. It's like not going through a lot of angles and stuff, so, yeah.
So then, if your friend does it, it's okay, though, right? If it's a girl that's a friend, it's okay,
yeah,
right?
of course.
And Jane, of course, the same for you, right? But then if a guy does it, it's not okay. Why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
No, because guys are supposed to, like, have a simple mind.
See,
It doesn't suit them.
Yeah. See, if once a guy starts doing that, I'll be, like, questioning his, yeah.
See, this is exactly what I'm saying, and this is why we have this corner, because we're trying to break stereotypes, and we're trying to figure out the difference. Which is why, I'm just curious as a guy, what makes it so, it's not okay for guys to do this, but okay for girls to do this? I mean, there's not like a set rule. I'm sure that if you had a guy friend who did this, you want to be like, what's wrong with you? But then when it comes to the guy that I'd want to date or something, then if that guy does it, then obviously, you guys don't like it as much, right?
No, not really.
Right?
I wouldn't like it.
This is what I'm saying, guys. But anyway, in the end, so we kind of reached a conclusion that it's not expected for guys to show off. And there is a kind of a social expectation for girls to show off. But in the end, some girls don't show off. For example, Tasha, you don't show off as much. You just take a picture of the food, to keep it. Jane, similar to you. I'm pretty sure you only use like 5 filters. But then guys also have a tendency to show off once in a while. They just do it not as regularly. So, it is actually time for us to wrap things up.
What?
As usual, this corner went by extremely fast.
Right.
Because, we do have very good arguing people. I think we have a good crew here. Good squad. So, what was your favorite point today?
Favorite point?
Did you have fun? We'll wrap it up that way. Did you guys have fun? Why isn't anyone saying anything?
Wait, I'm just thinking about what we talked about.
Think about what we talked about, and then like wrap it up and come back next week. And then let me know how you felt. Alright, so sending Tasha and Jane out, we'll listen to a song. The song is Cheerleader by Omi, and I will see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
See ya.
And we're back, and the song you just heard was Cheerleader by Omi, and it's time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz from the first hour, and the answer is Rawr! Animals! That's right. A lot of people sent us the right answer, and we'll post the winner up on our message board after the show. So go ahead and check that out. If you see your name up there, please send us a message with your name, address, phone number, the date you were chosen, and email address on our message board under the title Winner. Our AA Music Quiz present is Mariah Carey's album No. 1 to Infinity, provided to us by Sony Music. And let's check out 2 songs requested by our listeners now. The Philippines Myself wants to hear Alarm by Boyfriend, and we'll follow it up with I Love You by 21, requested by Samantha of Australia. Naduchan mula. Alright, so it's time to say goodbye. Our last song for today is All Hands on Deck by Tinashe. This was Benji of B.I.G., and as always, I'll be back.